How did you do that? How did you disable their computers?
I gave them a virus. But we must keep moving. The Canadians will have them repaired before long. Come on.
Wait, Snake! Minister, Minister? What sort of idiotic name is that anyway? Don't you have another name?
Idiotic? If my mother had been born yet, she'd be turning in her grave. I'm rather enjoying Snake, actually.
Yes, it suits you. Really, what is your name?
Oh, I'm afraid I think you'd find it unpronounceable.
I would like to try.
Well, it's Fernand. Yeah. I told you it was unpronounceable.
No, really, what is it?
Oh, we arrive by our names in the same way you do. Your ancestors were named perhaps after what they did, and that nickname would become their name. The giver, the taker, the meddler, the truth seeker. I was always concerned with probability. Sala. Now that must mean something to do with sadness. Huh?
Yes, it means sorrow.
Yes.
How did you know?
Well, there are common roots to most languages one learns along the road.
How many planets have you visited?
There's something about this planet's atmosphere that makes everyone an interrogator.
It must be a long, lonely road, I think.
Oh, this is lovely. You got anything slightly less like a spooky giant pothole?
We are not stopping to rest, not yet.
But we've been going all day.
And we must continue when we have finished here. This is the cavern of infinite death.
Nice.
Now, here is your task. You must cross to the other side by standing only on the stalagmites. You must not allow any part of your body to touch the pool of selenite.
Bug off, it's impossible.
I will not bug off.
You try it.
I already have, and here I am. Are you afraid?
Weren't you?
Oh, yes. But that is neither here nor there. A coward and a hero both feel fear. A coward is simply a man who obeys it.
You know, all your proverbs are about men. A wise man, a brave man and all that. Haven't you ever heard of feminism?
I am not familiar with your primitive religions. Now, concentrate. Be bold in your strides and purposeful.
But you can't expect me to... Oh, all right, let's get it over with.
Go. Good. Be careful. You must not touch the selenite. Should you fall, the consequences would be unthinkable.
Jump!
My leg is too weak.
I'll catch you, trust me.
Say that too often for an honest man.
I don't remember claiming to be honest or a man. Now jump!
Good. Try not to land with all your weight on one foot. And unlike any slippery...
We have to find another way round.
There's no time! They'll repair the computer system soon.
Always move, never wait. There is no true stillness. In a flowing stream, even to keep still, you must swim forward.
If you drop me, I will come back to haunt you. You better have a strong...
Yes, you can let go. I sometimes like to circulate my blood.
How'd you get it off?
There is something, but I forget its name. Oh, yes, a towel.
But what about the poison?
Who said it was poisonous.
But you said it...
I said you mustn't touch the selenite.
Well, what is selenite?
It is much like water, with one important exception.
What exception? What is it?
It is red.
It's red. So why couldn't I Oh no! Oh no! I don't believe this. The Cave of Infinite Death? Oh, you made that up! Oh, that's rubbish! I can't believe you did that!
You know, the more jokes you make, the more there is something sad about you.
Nonsense. I'm happy as a simile.
You seem somehow older than you look.
Very kind of you to say so. I like to think I cut a dapper presence despite my alleged antiquity.
Always joking. You have the cold eyes of a dog beaten so often that when he is hit, he no longer barks.
So the big lesson we've learned today, children, is...
It is this. In the world of this game, you must perform a series of steps in order to complete the task I set. In order to reach the other side, you must negotiate the stalagmites. However, now that you have knowledge of the world outside the game, you may cut out the difficult series of steps and simply complete the task without effort. In the world of the game, that means walking to the other side. The question is, do you follow the path of greatest comfort, or do you obey the rules, even though the task be harder?
Guess. Well, I'm sorry, but why not?
Because your understanding of the world as it really is puts you above your fellow man. It gives you a terrible power. And if you exercise that power for good or evil, you cannot live amongst the others as an equal.
You do this often, don't you? Arrive in a place, then run on to your next brush with humanity.
If you could manage to speak a little louder, I'm sure that a nice Canisian patrol will be able to detect us.
We're not talking about a game now, are we?
We are not.
Come on, give me your arm.
I can manage on my own. Thank you.
You will have the ability to break the rules. But the rules are all that make the world. If you break the rules, you will break the world.
Are you saying the world is a game?
No. I am saying that there is a greater world outside it. Not left, not right, not up, not down, not through, out.
Snake, wait,
Oh, no, here. Get up on my back. Come on. I'll do the walking, if you can stay awake to navigate. Sala? Sala?
Keep the noise down, Snake. I'm trying to sleep.
How can someone with so elegant a figure weigh so much? Did you fall in love with gravity?
You're not so thin yourself for a snake. Why don't you use your power to help us? I haven't forgotten. I know you're something special. Maybe sent to help us. Maybe it's fate. Tell me what I must do. I want to save my people. What can I do?
Well, I'm relying on you to navigate. I don't know this planet. Please, keep your mind on the path.
So the world outside this one has a mind.
The world outside this is the mind. It is memory, consciousness, intent, thought itself. And its manipulation is the greatest of our powers.
Powers? Show me then.
Don't be so eager. This is the most powerful, the most real of things, and the most terrible and dangerous, and its misuse is to court destruction. Should any one of us begin to walk that path, well...
Snake, stop. Put me down. I'm too weak to go on. Listen to me. You must leave me here.
Oh, I can manage. You're not that heavy.
You know you can't. I can't walk. I have lost too much blood. I didn't show you the injuries on my back.
What? Why not? No, I can carry you. Here.
Snake, if we free those prisoners from Luria, we will have an army and a fighting chance. This is more important than my life. It is all I want. Go!
Oh, I wouldn't misuse it.
No, of course not. None of you ever would. So sure, so confident, so flippant. Would you ever kill a man?
No.
Would you kill a man if he were about to kill a friend?
Well, maybe.
Or would you have the strength to stand and watch him die? To watch 1,000 die?
Go on, tell them.
I can't heal you again.
We guard time, the substance of the universe. It is ours to manipulate with a thought.
Show me your back.
Why is it so dangerous? I don't get it.
Because it is the power of creation. And it is not your place to make the world one way or another. If you banish darkness, then light will not exist.
Sala!
Hawk! It's Luria. We must attack Luria now.
The Kinesian computer system is down, but it won't take them long to put it right. You must attack now.
It's true. They have a camp full of resistance sympathizers hidden at Luria.
Everyone, to your units, quickly! Prepare to march for Luria. Sala, you're injured. You let them torture her!
No! He saved me, Hawk.
Evil too
Go,
has its
go,
place,
go,
and
go.
death, and pain, and sorrow. It is your place only to fight them, not to end them with a stroke.
Move out!
I'm sorry you had to go through that. I fear I was so intent on the job in hand that I failed to take sufficient account of your well-being.
Don't go soft on me now, Snake. We did it. We made it.
Jumping stalagmites.
Yes, jump. Always. Even though you may fall.
Come. We must rejoin my unit. Take my hand. Thanks to you, General Tanis won't know what hit him.
Premier Bedlow, we have something for you.
Oh, my son!
He's safe and well, unlike Tanis's guards, I hope. Now, you have your son, and I want something from you.
I would give you anything if I could.
We want the same thing. I want to stop Tanis from taking over the universe.
Doctor, you brought me my child for which I'm ever in your debt. However, due to factors beyond my control, I'm afraid there's been a change of circumstance.
What do you mean?
He means that our beloved leader and I have come to a little understanding, haven't we, Bedlow?
He found out. I don't know how.
Who are you? I am a very, very bad man.
Tanis?
Tanis? I thought you were on Santony.
Don't, boy! If you move, I'll shoot the doctor. Oh, and if you move, doctor, I'll shoot the boy. It's a little family game of my own creation. Fast, isn't it? Congratulations, doctor. Oh, don't look so surprised. Of course I know who you are. You're quite a legend in our circles. You just don't know what I am. The universe moves in patterns, Doctor, doesn't it? Everything moves in patterns. Political systems, planets, everything. Everything can be predicted and manipulated, can't it, Doctor? And that's what you do. You waltz around manipulating things because they're so predictable. But you know what else is predictable? Oh, you don't? How ironic. It's Time Lords, swaggering around in an undisguised time capsule. The arrogance.
Antimony, I want you to go, now.
You can't. He'll shoot you.
He'll shoot me anyway, now go!
He's not moving, Doctor. Ask him again.
Antimony, get out now, go!
No, I'm not leaving you.
The boy who moves faster than the eye, they say. Well, try it, boy. You might even get to me before I shoot him.
I'll get to you, all right.
What do you want?
Oh, it's so unimaginative, I'm almost embarrassed to say. To run the universe. And I want all of you out of the way. Oh, we don't all make grand entrances in flashy TARDISes and ridiculous clothes. Just because you're a Time Lord doesn't mean you can't behave like a petty dictator.
You're a Time Lord? My boy, he's going to shoot me anyway. Now go!
No! I won't let him shoot you, Doctor. I don't want anyone to die.
And go, please! Trust me, just go!
Oh, he won't leave his father. What? You mean he doesn't know?
What's he talking about, Doctor?
Oh, you must be very fond of him. Antimony, like the metal. He can dodge bullets, they say.
And please...
No! You put that gun down, Tanis. I'm warning you.
Now, here's the thing. You can dodge bullets, but have you ever been shot? Well, let's experiment. Let's try a leg.
Stop, Tanis!
Don't move.
Doctor, why is it... It's circuits.
Look at that. A metal leg. Let's try an arm.
Stop!
Quite a dilemma, isn't it, Doctor? You move, I kill you. No one left to stop me. You don't, I kill him. You kill me. Well, we know you won't do that. You know, I heard all about you, and I thought to myself, what species can move that fast? And then I saw the footage from the villa, and something struck me as a little too precise. You don't fumble like a human. You don't sway or stumble.
Doctor,
Oh, he doesn't get it.
what am I?
Let me summarize your predicament, Doctor. Loneliness, isolation, centuries of solitude. All your acquaintances age and die before your eyes. They fall in love and they leave you. Why not build one that will last forever? Look, boy, wires in your leg.
Why?
And you know what? The doctor could save you. He could tell me to die, oh, and I would. He could tell a ship to explode, oh, and it would. But he won't. Will you, Doctor? Look, wires in your head.
No!
Goodbye, Doctor. That's the thing about Time Lords. You never know who is one.
Antimony.
Come on, Snake. Now you're the slow one. Wait! We'll rest for 5 minutes.
What's that sound?
That is the lilies on the lake. Their leaves collect water in the rain, and when the weight of it becomes too heavy, they wilt, and the water splashes into the lake, and they spring upright again. They develop a shiny wax on the surface to stop the water penetrating. But it just collects on the outside, and when there's too much, it gives way.
Oh, it's overwhelming. The scent of the ferns. The air is delicious. This is a place where one could live.
If I had your power, that thing you did, I would use it to help my people.
We have a sort of code.
Yes, I know. But no code would keep me from healing all the hurt here and driving the Canisians out.
I think you might find it difficult to understand.
I understand this. Without other grains, sand is not sand. All men are the same, I think, wherever you are.
You don't understand. I'm not a man.
I know. You are more than a man, better.
No.
Yes, to me, yes. All people feel the same things. Loneliness, sorrow, anger, love. Some try not to love for fear of the sorrow. But sooner or later, the feelings must be faced, or they will face you.
Perhaps for some, it is not they that would be hurt by involvement. Sometimes it's for the good of all that a few must remain isolated.
Maybe so. But I think it's dangerous to think that they can.
Docking complete. Canis rising.
Canis rising. General, welcome back to Santony.
Have you found him?
No, General, we don't have planetary communications yet.
We are dealing with a super-intelligent strategist. He sabotaged the computers for a purpose. Any resistance attacks?
None, General. The slave mines have experienced a couple of uprisings, but nothing from the resistance as yet. They don't have super-atmospheric craft, sir. Our main weaponry is safe. Do you think he'll attack power stations?
No. He'll play to his strengths, which are small-scale guerrilla warfare from the jungle. He'll want more personnel. Pilot, where is the main detention camp?
The plain of Loria, General.
Take me there. Now!
Hawk, where are you?
We've set the cannon on the edge of the jungle about a quarter of a mile from the main gate. Are their communications still down?
Affirmative. We have no comm traffic detectable to or from this base. Prepare to blow the main gate. The Minister and I will direct the prisoners when they come out.
Quickly. This silence is too deep. Too deep.
Relax. Their communications are still down.
I know I feel something.
General, we are beginning to regain communications. We have just received a satellite image of Loria Camp, sir.
On screen. Scan the forest edge.
That's them, the Minister and Sala.
Enlarge. Ha! No. Can it be that easy? Excellent. Excellent!
Sir?
Look how they're standing, pilot!
I don't follow, General.
Oh, let me explain. What's our ETA to Luria?
3 minutes, General.
Come here. Stand there, as she is standing. Closer. That's it. Now reply, candidly. How do you feel? Well, you feel uncomfortable, don't you?
Yes, General.
Unlike these two. He probably doesn't even realize they are too close for comfort, pilot, which makes them very easy to hurt.
General, if I may ask, why are we so interested in this Minister?
Do you know why I signed the Treaty of Carceli, pilot? Do you know why I signed away the right to all those planets?
It's not my place to question you, General, but I assumed there was a strategic advantage implicating the UP.
That's what I wanted them to think. No. It's because on a small, obstinate, plant-infested world in Alnilam, we dropped a plague. No one noticed. No. It's because on a small, obstinate, plant-infested world in Alnilam, we dropped a plague. No one noticed. Not even the UP. The population was only a couple of 100 million, light years from anywhere. But they resisted our attempts to mine the planet core, so we dropped a plague on them.
Return fire!
That's the last of the gun turrets destroyed, Senator.
On the first day, they became sick. The second, the symptoms became acute. What do you think happened to the population on the third day, pilot?
I assume they perished, General.
Prisoners of the Canisians, this is Senator Hawk of the Sentine Republic. We are here to free you. Say goodbye to Luria. Stand as far from the gate as you can. Open fire!
You would assume that, wouldn't you? Except that on the third day, no one died. In fact, on the third day, the plague was gone. The inhabitants awoke to find themselves in perfect health. Not a trace of it. 200 million people.
Well, that's certainly unusual, General.
Isn't it just?
All right, good work. Pull back, Hawk.
And you know what else is unusual, pilot? No one could find any explanation. No medical anomalies, no genetic resistance, nothing. Well, I was so intrigued, I went there myself. And I could find nothing unusual either. Then, by pure chance, I discovered a small cult on the outskirts of the capital city. They claimed that the blessed god of the trees, or some such, had descended amongst them for a time.
Yes, General?
Look at them! Over here! This is wonderful! You did this! Now we have an army! This is the greatest!
Oh, nonsense, Shh. What's that?
His arrival on the planet coincided roughly with when our interest in the planet began. He was never seen again after the day of the miraculous cure. They couldn't tell me where he came from or why. They could only tell me the name of their god. Manaster.
Clinicians! How did they know?
I don't know. Get them out of the open ground!
Here! Over here! Take cover!
Sarah, go back! I'll do it! Into the forest, quickly! Stay down!
I'm not sure I follow, General.
Of course. Why would you? Gunner! Open fire on the prisoners! Scan for the minister!
Got him, General!
No! No! They're massacring them!
Sarah, come back! Stop!
Make it stop! Stop them! Use your power!
I can't come under cover!
No, please! I'm begging you, forget your code, save them!
I can't! Stay down! Come back!
Please, Minister, please do it for me! Save us!
Right, General.
Excellent. Fire.
What difference does a code make here? This is
Sarah! No! Minister!
Good shooting. Pull up. Maximum speed. Take me to my ship. Withdraw.
Sir?
Do it! Now!
Minister! Minister!
Leave. Now!
Sir, we've re-established full communication with the fleet.
Good. Gunship, this is General Tanis. Target the planet's surface at random, avoiding the area of Luria. Fire at will.
Sir?
Covering fire. I don't want him dead yet, pilot. Someone else will do that for me. Meanwhile, I'm just twisting the knife.
Sir, this is Gunship 3. We are unable to fire. We're under attack from an unknown weapon. General, sir, I regret to report that the gunship has exploded.
He's more powerful than I thought. Pull out. All remaining craft, pull out.
Sir, our ground forces report they are also under heavy attack from an unknown weapon.
Leave them. Their sacrifice will be noted. Sever all communications with the planet. Withdraw the fleet from orbit now. Now!
Yet, General... Sir, do I take it we're abandoning Santony altogether, sir?
You do.
But, General, may I ask, what heading for the fleet?
Oh, yes. You know, one should always have two irons in the fire, pilot. Always.
When, though? Why have the power if you can't use it? I mean, if you're almost never to use your power, why almost never? Why sometimes and not others? When can you use it?
Tea time.
Tea time?
Tea time.
And the punchline is?
This is not a world of absolutes. It is a world of approximation. Everything changes constantly. It is a moving stream. You must swim merely to keep still. Nothing here is truly itself. There is the crux. There is no certain answer to your question. You must judge each time. This is the subtle line we walk.
Talking of walking, is it much further? This mountain goes on forever.
Yes, indeed, but we do not. We have arrived.
Where is he then?
Where is who?
The Kingmaker.
Ah, sweet irony. He is in there. You must enter alone.
I think you've got a thing about caves. Are you going to be here when I get out?
I shall be here.
Only you're so old, I thought you might croak if I take too long.
This is no time for levity. Go.
All right, all right.
Do not miss the sparrow at your feet as you stare at the distant mountain. Neither miss the mountain as you meet the sparrow's eye. You must see all. The Time Lords guard time, and I guard the Time Lords. Should you violate time and use it to your own ends, good or ill, you will be hunted down and destroyed without pity. Speak!
Well,
speak!
I don't feel ready to take that responsibility.
Good. Then it is yours.
What?
The path you choose is a lonely one. You will age and you will not die. Yet you will never be young again. You will wander abroad and will not form attachments as others of your race do. You will be alone and live for the many and the one. You will possess great power and great responsibility. Speak.
Do I have a choice?
Pleasantries. You have already chosen. However, before I allow you to become what you may, you must pass a test. You will go to Anima Persis.
But can't I think about it? I mean, it's a bit sudden.
You will go now. Anima Persis is a geopsychic world. Strange figures leer from the storm clouds. There are auras over the deserts in times of great heat, and the cacti hiss foul words as strangers pass. The weapons that wiped out its population were products of the planet. When the chemicals came, they killed the plants and the land. But when the bombs came, they blew the souls from their victims' bodies. And now, all that is left of its people are vengeful ghosts.
So what do I do when I get there?
You will take light, but no weapons. And you will defeat the spirits of the tortured dead and restore the planet to its inhabitants.
Defeat them? What with?
We grant you TARDIS! What you do with it determines whether or not we shall meet again. And mark me well. Should you corrupt your power, should you wield it irresponsibly, in feckless impulse or mad passion, now go.
Well, was he nice to you?
Funny. She's a right laugh.
Now, I have something for you. This is my TARDIS. It is a license to move. The essence of transport, born of the fiery thoughts of travel and movement.
I know what a TARDIS is.
As always, you're not only wrong, but proud of it. The TARDIS is not simply a vehicle. It contains complex instrumentation. It receives signals of any form of communication and decodes and combines them to the displays.
What about you? Don't you need your TARDIS?
I attend to the task in hand. This is the great test.
No, what do you mean?
For once, please listen to me. You must go now. Time is against us.
But I'm supposed to fight ghosts. I don't know why or what to do. How will I know what to do?
You will not need instructions. A Time Lord sees things that linear beings do not. To them, The universe moves in beats, small events that change small things. But great change takes time. And so a Time Lord sees the real movement of things.
A Time Lord? I'm not a Time Lord.
Not yet. Do well, as I know you will. Now, there is one last thing I have to give you. This is your wand. With it, you will have the power to manipulate time, the most terrible and dangerous of our abilities. It is yours to guard, but you must resist its use. And mark me well, you must not use it on Anima Persis. The consequences would be unthinkable.
I won't. You will be here when I get back, won't you?
I shall be here.
Promise?
You're not frightened.
Oh, no, you don't.
In winter, when old wounds ache, remember, you are part of a greater whole. Even though you walk in the desert, you are not alone, for the sky itself cloaks you. You are a part of a great unity based on logic, and in a logical universe, in the end, reason prevails.
Time is against you, Castellan.
It is. This is no longer our age. Twilight falls, and the strange dream ends.